Welcome to Ralph's house.
Yes, thank you to Richard for today's intro. That's Richard who runs the Teal stall on Bedworth Market. Well worth going to visit him. A little quiet today, but it will be with everything else that's going on. But I did buy, well actually I bought some more abrasive paper because, you know, it's great for rubbing down all this polyfiller and stuff, even if it creates a bit of dust. And I also bought these steps because tomorrow is going to be, well, it's all hands to the wheel. There's going to be lots of people here tomorrow to help me strip the hallway, I think, predominantly. Getting all the paper off there. And I don't know quite how we're going to reach that bit. That bit there, I don't know. You know, you could put a ladder up the wall, but you have to make a block to sit on the second step, so your ladder's level. Not so easy. But if not, we'll get as far as we can, and then we'll tackle that a bit later on. But yeah, so it's a case of getting down all the boards today. I don't want to falling down those, and having a good sweep up, particularly in here, which is covered in a nice fine layer of dust. And I need to get this room clear now. Well, not so much for them, but for me, so I can make a bit more progress on the decorating. And yeah, it's all starting to look a bit, well, it's starting to look white now, which is what we want. I may, if I get a bit of time later on, resume painting on this wall, because it has had a mist coat and I can actually put some proper emulsion on it. But I think perhaps the tidy up is going to take up most of my day, and putting all the boards back and keeping tabs of all the cables I've got, where I've run them, and etc, etc. So that's what we're doing today. I won't call it Tidy Friday because we've already had a Tidy Friday. So we'll call it Friday Clearout. Yes. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's see, initially at least, what I can do with this room. Mind you, before that, I've got to get some of these boards down. I've got a cooler wire there. That's the return feed for the upstairs ring main, if I make it a ring main, and I may well do. But I've got enough there, I've measured it out, enough to get the fuse box. These are all the wires for the switch in the hallway. Remember, I had a three-way switch, and I mentioned in an earlier video you had to walk miles down the hallway to switch it on. So that's in a better place. I also dropped in one of the cables for one of the wall lights in the hall. It's just a bit strange because, of course, in the hallway the wall is there, but to make this box room usable, instead of it being a narrow corridor, they put in a stud wall up here. Downstairs is brick, so there's brick there, so it's nice and strong on this bit, I can tell you that. And then there's like a stud wall they pushed, so instead of putting another brick wall and continuing up, they put a stud wall in and moved it over so that this became a usable room, and the front bedroom is slightly narrower therefore than the downstairs front room, which makes sense. Anyway, I'm still gradually making progress on getting all this cleared. I want to get this whole room cleared now so I can get it all swept up and put the remains of these boards down. I've got one over there that I need to cut because it, if I remember rightly, yeah, it was a board with a load of holes in it because there were originally pipes that went down next to the chimney breast. So I'm going to change it for, it's an old paint covered board, but it doesn't matter. At least I can cut that so it exactly fits. Switched jobs for a little while. I needed to get some primer. This is the box room. I needed to get a coat of primer on. Gradually working my way around. And a good time, or a good excuse if you like, although unrelated. Hello, Teal. Yep, I've got people in Suffolk watching Ralph's house now. Pretty good. Tomorrow, as I said, I've got a house full of people trying to help me with this. Don't know how we're going to manage it. I think we're all going to fall over each other. but we'll get there. Anyway, as soon as I've got round here, I can put this board down and wash up the brushes and try and sweep up in the big front bedroom. I think it only needs a light sweep elsewhere and a bit of a hoover and hopefully just a mop. But yeah, I managed to paint all around there. The glass in here, I'm going to change that glass. It's sort of, well, it's not the most exciting, is it? You know, but these are important, these, because when all the doors are shut on this level, because there isn't one above there, this landing goes pitch black. That's why they put these glass panels above. But I thought what I'll do is I'll change those for a kind of stained glass thing. You'll see later on, and it'll still let the light in, but it'll be nice. You'll get a nice sort of speckled colour coming on the walls, especially with everything painted white. It'll look nice. But for now, I need to get the primer on them and get them coated. I'll tell you what, I've never yet come across anyone who said, you know what, I love painting skirting. I've never met anybody. It's a blooming pain in the neck job. There we are, all done. Incidentally, if you are that person that says, I love painting skirting, come round here and paint my skirting. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I think this was an Aldi paint. It probably is if it's deco. Aldi's quick dry primer undercoat is absolutely superb. I doubt if I've even used half a tin yet. And I've gone around all the skirting on this floor apart from the front bedroom. I've done all the door frames. It's a one-hit paint. That's very good. And so when you come to do sort of silk matte finish, whatever, you've only got to paint it on very thin. Yeah, it's really good. Thumbs up Aldi. Good for that. Also, oddly, thumbs up Lidl as well. Their wall paint, we've all said how well that covers. I think it was £9 for, I don't know, 10 litres. Beat that. That's it for today. Long one. I'm trying to get swept up and stuff. All painting stuff in here in a hoover. What I'll do is I'll come over here with my lad in the morning and we'll have perhaps a final sweep and a bit of a hoover. Won't be anything to do in here because I've still got a long way to go in this one. But I did paint a bit today. Yeah, you see that dark line? That's where the plaster's soaking up the paint still. But it's starting to disappear now, that picture rail. Get a few coats on it. Yeah, we're getting there. Still got to fill that hole up. But yep, that'll do for today. And come over, sort out all the tea things. When you come over tomorrow, team, please bring some extra mugs because there won't be enough. There's only 3 and I haven't got that many at home, so extra mugs we need. Just trying to think of anything else we need. Well, I've got an extra pair of steps now, that's good. Yeah, so that's it. I think thumbs up or thumbs down, and leave a little comment, and don't miss tomorrow's exciting episode. There's going to be a lot of people at Ralph's house. Thanks for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.